Okay, so before we start, how's your assignment or homework or whatever which we did last week? Was it okay? Okay, yeah, I've got some chats here coming up. Yeah. So if there's any question, okay, so there's Sister Sangeeta is asking me something. It's a big bang explosion, and each yogi picture I get a black screen. Okay, that's fine. We'll try to solve that. Any other questions you have? Did you have some problems with it? I mean, if you, yes, Sister Madhur is raising her hands. I mean, if you have any other problems, just put it in the chat.
No problems, brother. It went well. Thank you so much for your help last time. It was very
fantastic. Good. Okay, all right. So anyway, I'll just revise a little of what we did last week, and maybe we will. Yes, Sister Carmen is asking something.
Two questions. One is, how do you adjust the music that's being recorded, the volume of the music for the recording while you're recording it? And how do you download, how do you get video from outside sources, from online sources, for example?
Great. I'm going to show you that today.
Okay.
Thank you. Any other things which are going on in your mind? Anything you need to ask? I mean, you could ask me now so we can have it all together. It doesn't matter if it was not successful, your video was not 100% complete, it doesn't matter. But even if you had at least practiced it, yeah, that's good enough, okay? So let's get on to our Filmora. So I'm going to share my screen now. Okay, let's go on. Okay, so you can see this Filmora. I've got it here. Everybody's okay. Now, some of your Filmora, your screen might be having a white background. All right, so that's because of if you that's because if you go to the file here, the file, if you click the file, can you see all this? And then you can go on to your preferences. If you click on the preferences, can you see here? Okay, then if I move on to general, on top here is general, folders, I'm just going to click on general. And it says here language, you choose the language that you want, whichever language. So if you're from another country here and you prefer your language, your native language, yeah, that's fine. And then let's try, okay. And then you have a dark mode. Mine is right now in a dark mode. So if you want a light mode, yeah, all right, it becomes lighter, can you see? So some of your screens might look like this, okay? So white, maybe light background, mine is dark. That's perfectly fine, okay? So good. And last week we saw, what did we see? We saw the tracks at the bottom, right? We saw the tracks at the bottom. And, okay. Good. So right now, today, again, we're going to import. Let's import the same pictures. All right. Let's import the same pictures. So I'm going to click import. And I'm going to click import media files. And then you can have all your photos here. Okay. Now, but before that, I'm going to show you how we can get some free pictures, okay, or free videos. So I'm going to stop sharing this, and I'm going to just share my screen again, okay, and take you to Google Chrome. You can use anything. I hope you can see my Google opening now, all right? Okay. If you can't see my Google, let me know. Okay, good. And one of the places you could actually go to get some free pictures is called Pexels. P-E-X-E-L-S. I'm going to wait for you. Could you just type that in and just press enter? It should take you into Pexels. All right, I'm going to wait for you. Let's do this together. So Pexels is here. So double click on Pexels. And then you see here, you get some free photos and videos and so on. Scroll down, you've got lots of photos you can choose from. But what I'm going to do is, can you see this Pexels? Everybody's in the Pexels, okay? And hang on a minute. I am going to close my video because my internet has some small issues here. Okay, I'm going to close my video. Okay, good. Now, so if you're in Pexels right now, so if you're now in Pexels, just scroll down, you see the videos. Can you see the videos? Click on videos. Yeah, so you can get some videos here. All right. Now, I hope you're in the video section right now in the Pexels. Okay, can you see this video here? Click on that. And you can scroll down. And you'll get lots of pictures, free photos, no copyrights. You can use all this. No, let's choose something. I'm going to just type.
Brother, how do you get to your screen? So how do I get to my screen when you're sharing?
I am sharing, and so you can see my screen. So all
Right.
you have to do is minimize my screen.
Exit.
Yeah, exit, minimize. Yeah, that should do the work. I am going to type walking on a bridge. Can you see this? Okay. I'm just going to click here and search for some free videos. Walking on a bridge. I'm just going to click walking on a bridge. Let's see what happens. So I've got some bridge and people walking on a bridge. Yeah, these are some videos. And I like this thing. You see this thing? You think you can locate this? Let's download this. All right, I'm going to wait for you. I'm going to wait for you. I'm going to give you, I'm going to wait for you, give you about 2-3 minutes. So I'm going to repeat the process. Okay, so what you have to do is, right, let's go back. So if you're on Pexels right now here, you can click on videos, and type walking on a bridge. Yeah, walking on a bridge. Okay, you can type anything. You can even type yogi on a beach. All right, that's fine. And scroll down. Let's look. Yeah, this is also nice. And I'm going to put, yeah, this. Okay, so what I'm going to click on this walking on the bridge. And for those of you who did not actually get this picture, I'm going to copy the link, and I'm going to paste it in the Zoom so that you could actually directly access it in case you can't go to Pexels. I'm going to paste it in Zoom, the link. All right, click on the link and it should bring you here directly. All right, so how long is this? This is 10 seconds. Okay, I'm going to play it again. Yeah, but there's no music in this. So that's it. Somebody's walking on the bridge. All right, so you want to attach some meaning to this. Probably you're going to have some text later on to this, and it's going to be 10 seconds, correct? Okay, it's going to be 10 seconds. So, yeah. Okay, so that's it. So you click on free download, click on free download, all right? You just click on free download. That's it. And then on your left corner at the bottom, you see it downloading. That's it, it's downloaded. And you can just say, thanks, okay, you want to give a donation, it's up to you. If not, it's okay, it's just a free photo, all right? Okay, it's just for testing purpose. So I'm going to say, not for now, thank you, all right? So I'm going to close this, and I've already downloaded a video of walking on the bridge. Now, what else would you like to have? What kind of, let's take a look at this or something else. What would you like? Let's type yogi, all right? Yogi, yoga, or yogi meditation. Let's try meditation. I'm going to type a meditation video. All right. Okay, so there's some videos here which shows meditation. All right, this looks good. This looks calm. So you can just scroll down and see which is suitable, right? So type some words, keep typing, so there are thousands of photos here. So you get the right word and it might show you the right kind of videos or photos, okay? All right. So meditation, if you want to download something, that's up to you. Okay. So this is how you actually get photos and videos, okay? All right, so these are all free. You can actually get it. Now, then I'm going to also show you, I'm going to exit from pixels now. Did I give you a minute or so? Can you see at the top, nature, peace, relax, yoga, peaceful? Yeah, we've got so many here. So you can click on all this and try to figure out which videos might be useful for you. What is Zen? Let's try Zen. Zen is calming effect. Am I right? Something calm and cool. So that's nature. Zen is something to do with a very calm environment. All right. So that's Zen. Okay. All right. I leave that to you. Now, the other thing which you can also do is you can sign up for Canva. I think you should have Canva, most of you. Because in the previous training, we had Canva training, right? Now, Canva has got lots and lots of free photos. We can actually use Canva's resources and download photos from there and videos from there. That's really useful. So I suggest that you sign up for Canva this week, and next week we will integrate Canva's photo stocks and video stocks and try to use it in Filmora. All right, you do that. So that's one of the assignment you have to do, sign up for Canva and get used to Canva. So I'm going to exit here. And I'm going to open a new Chrome page. And I'm just going to say free music or free sound. Let's type free music. So here you've got lots of free music. It's all free, royalty-free music, right? So let's click on one of these free music archives. That's loads of them, okay? So I leave that to you to choose. Sister Donna is asking, how do you spell the name of this site? Which site was that? Pexels?
Canva.
Canva, C-A-N-V-A. I'm going to type it up. You just type Canva. Yeah, that's right. Type Canva. Canva.com. It takes you there, right? Okay. Okay, so you, please, those who do not have a Canva, just or talk to IT support. They might be able to help you. So I'm just going to click on one of this, epidemic sound. All right, I'm just going to click on this. Yeah, we use cookies. Okay, fine. All right, 30-day free trial. Okay, so looks like you have to. Yeah, it's a free trial. Forget that. Let's try something else. Free music online. Yeah, so this is free. Okay, what would you like? Just get something. Okay, so this, I leave this to you. Now the other option is, I'm going to close this. There are also thousands of music in the YouTube. All right, free for you. You go to YouTube and you need to have an account. I think it's somewhere here. All right, so if you click on YouTube, let's take a look. Musics. No, this is explore music. You need to go. Okay. I actually forgot. I'm so sorry. Because it's been like ages since I used this music. Okay, let me figure this out. But there are thousands of music here. Let me just figure this out. Maybe Sister Sujata might know. All right. Okay, so I'm going to close YouTube for now. Okay. And let's get back to our Filmora. But before that, you would also want to see where is the Pexels video that you downloaded. All right. So I'm going to go back to my Explorer file and I'm going to click on download. So that's where your photos should be. So when I click on download, the Pexels Mikhail Nilov is there. Can you see? So it should enter your download file. So whatever you download should be here. So let's click and see whether it's the right stuff. Yeah, so that's the one. Okay, so I've got this video in my download file. All right, so it is there. So could you just check whether it's there? All right, just check. But sometimes you may not have it in the download file because maybe your original settings are such that it says whatever you download goes into somewhere else. So if you had done that, then you need to figure out. But the default is whatever you download goes into the download file. Okay. Okay, great. Oh, we okay. So do you know how to in what do you call import this into the Filmora? Let's do that. Okay. So I'm going to go back to my Filmora. Please import the Pexels file. Click on import. Import media files. I'm going to wait for you. You try. Import the media files and go to your, what do you call, go to your download. Download. That's my download. Yeah. Okay, that's my download. Let's look for your download somewhere here. And get that file. Yeah, my download. It's up. Yeah, it's here. So as you scroll on the left-hand side, the download is somewhere there. Click on the download. Click on Pexels. And open. Yeah, that's it. So I've got my videos here. I'm going to wait for you. I'm going to wait for you. All right. Done. The music I imported went into my iTunes. Yeah, is there a way you can actually take it out from iTunes? Just drag it from iTunes or from Filmora. Could you import and select the iTunes file? That's I'm reading the chat actually. I try. I'm not a Mac user or iTunes, or so if somebody is really good at this stuff, Mac and Apple stuffs, right? Could you just help out, Sister Deborah? Okay, so I hope. So if anyway, it can go into anywhere, into iTunes or anywhere. You just have to drag it out and place it into the Filmora icon. Just drag the photo and just bring it to the icon of the Filmora. So it should enter. Okay. Okay, good. And also, could you import last week's files, all those files of Sister, what do you call, no, sorry, last week's file which I gave you? Yeah. Could you just click on it and just select all? Do you do that? And let's bring it back into the area here. So I've brought all the photos and videos here. Right, and just click on any one of it. So when you import, all the photos are automatically selected. So you need to just click on one of it to unselect. Right. So I'm going to wait for you, say give you a minute or two. Any problems, let me know. Okay, all right, great. Okay, now I'm going to answer Sister Carmen. I think it's Sister Carmen. Yeah, all right. Now I'm going to answer what's in the chat. Let me take a look. Yes, the Sangeeta is saying in the chat, at the join of the Big Bang explosion and each yogi picture, I now get a black screen. Then the picture comes. It's not flowing properly. All right, that's good. Okay, so I'm going to show you something here. I'm just going to take a Big Bang here. I'm going to place my Big Bang here. Okay, so keep match to media. Okay, so if I play this Big Bang, how it is. Okay, I'm going to shorten the timeline here so that I can see the whole screen. Okay. Now let's say I place another video, any video. Let's say I bring down this photo. There's another way of placing the photos. You don't have to drag them down. See, when I scroll over the photos, there's a plus sign here. Can you see that? If I click that plus sign, the photo actually will come in, all right? So I'm going to undo it. Now, when you do that, you need to be very clear. Now, where would you like to place the photos? Now, my Caesar is here. Can you see? If I place the Caesars here and I click the photo is going to enter in between. So I'm going to undo this. Undo, Control Z. Okay. So if I want the photos towards the end, then I will have to place it, Caesar's place somewhere here, and then click on the photo or drag the photo. So wherever the Caesar's is placed, that's where the photos or the videos will be inserted. All right. Now let's play this and see what happens. Okay. So I'm answering Sister Sangeeta's question. So I'm going to play this thing. Okay, then there's a black screen, there's a photo, and then a black screen might come. Yeah, is that what you're saying, Sister Sangeeta? Is there's a black screen in between the photos? All right. So the reason for a black screen is because there's a gap between the photos that you have placed. And sometimes it's not visible if your timeline is very short. You can't see it. Sometimes you need to drag your timeline to see that there's a gap. So if there's a gap, you see, I'm going to move this Caesars here. There's a photo and then there's a black screen, then the photo comes back, then the black screen. If this is happening to you, that's because there's a gap. What you can do, right? What you can do is you could you could just move it closer. You can just drag it and move it closer. Yeah. But for you to see that small, tiny gap of black screen, you probably need to make it larger, right? Get your timeline, yeah, so you can see the gap, right? So right now there's no gap. So let's play it again. If I move my scissors here, yeah. Okay, so that could be the reason. That could be the reason, okay? All right. So I'm going to delete this whole thing, everything. Okay. Oh yeah, let's do one more stuff. So Rohini is asking another question. When I added the title and play the video, the title only flashes a few seconds, then disappears. Yeah, okay. Let's do that now. Okay, so I'm going to bring this video back. Okay. So right now we have this. I'm going to answer Sister Carmen's question. Now, if you notice at the bottom here, let's have a music. I can actually, can you see this line here? This line, can you see? I can actually move it. So if I move it up, I'm actually increasing the strength of it. The volume will actually increase. And if you reduce it, yeah, see? So this is how, if you just move this, so it starts increasing. So here you are seeing it's 8.62 decibels, right? So that's a unit for the sound. So that's the strength of the sound. All right, so that's volume. You can actually play with this. Okay. Okay, or you could actually right-click on the music audio and say adjust the audio. Adjust the audio. So that's how you do it. You can try it out if you want to try. Let's try it out. If you have any music, okay. Right? So I'm going to try it out with something else. Let's try it out with something else. I'm going to take an audio. Let's go to the audio file. Click on audio. And let's get our music Earth. Last week I used Earth music. Earth, yeah. All right, I'm going to put it onto my track. That's here. I'm going to give you a minute. Please place the music on the track and click on the timeline. To fit the timeline, click this button here, icon here. So you can see the entire music here. Now let's play it once. I'm going to just play it. And right now I'm going to reduce the sound by dragging this line lower. I just dragged it lower. Can you see? Okay, now let's play this thing. See how it sounds. That's the volume. I'm going to stop now. And I'm going to drag this up. Slightly louder. So this is how, if you have an inbuilt music, music which has been combined with a video, and you want to adjust it, you can actually move this line and get it stronger. Okay, all right. You want to test it out? Yeah. I'm going to wait for you. You can test it out. Let me give you a minute. Okay. All right. Now, for those who are all right, let's split this music. Let's split this music anywhere. Let's just take a small portion of it. All right. I'm just going to take a small portion of it. Okay. So this is, how long is this? This is 2 minutes. This is 2 minutes 30. 2 minutes 45 seconds. All right. I'm just going to split it and just go for 30 seconds. All right. So I'm going to place my scissors at 30 seconds, somewhere here, 33, fine. And split that. I'm just going to cut that. And I'm going to just delete the right side of the music. I'm just going to delete. I'm just going to press delete. Done. So I've got a shortened, split, cut music here. Okay. So I've got a shorter version of the music, but it's been cut. I'm going to show you something else. Okay. I'm going to play it first. Okay. Okay, two things here. So the music ended abruptly, and that's not so nice. We want the music to fade, slowly fade out or fade in. So I'm going to show you how to do that. But before that, there's a chat question in the chat. What I mean by click the line, no, what I mean is you need to drag this white line either up or down to increase the volume. That's what I mean. You need to drag, hold this white line on the music part here and drag it up if you want to make it louder or lower the volume. Okay. So, but I'm going to leave it as it is. Okay. All right. So that's first. Now I'm going to make this timeline slightly long. I'm going to drag, hold this timeline, drag it up to here. Okay. Now I'm going to show you how we can do the fade in and fade out. Okay, so right now, if I bring the mouse, okay, if I move towards this line here, now you need to observe this. All right, I'm going to go to the right hand side. It's easier to see. Right hand side here, please watch as I move this mouse over the music, something pops in. Can you see that? Okay. There's another question. There's another question in the chat. Just hang on, I'll answer that. Okay. All right, so now let's take a look. As you bring this mouse over the music, something pops at the end here. I hope you can see that. Yeah, so that's the adjusting button or whatever. Now, if I drag this, can you see? I'm going to hold it and drag it. That's going to fade the music. Can you see that? I would like you to try it out. I'm just going to give you a minute soon. So I've just dragged it and placed it here, which means starting from this point at 22, 23 seconds, the music is slowly going to fade out and die out. Let's try that out, okay? And I'm also going to do it at the beginning of it, so if you move the mouse over the beginning, you can see this thing appearing. All right, I'm going to drag this out. Yeah, and I'm going to drag it out like this. So this is called fading in and fading out. All right, let's try and see how it works. So I'm going to play it again, stop, play, and then you try. Okay, let's see what's the effect. Gets louder. So that's a nice ending, isn't it? It's not abrupt. So the video looks good. It starts and then it ends really smooth. All right. Would you like to try that? Can I give you a minute or two? All right. You can adjust it to any distance. All right. Any distance, that's fine. You can just make it 1-2 seconds. I'm going to give you some time. Please try it out now. Hopefully it works for you. Any questions? Yes, please.
Repeat again, please. How to? It's not working for me.
Okay, good. All right, let's try again. Yeah. So you've got your music here. So you've got your music ready, right? Okay. Then what you do is I'm going to put my scissors in the middle because it blocks. So I'm going to go towards the end on the right side. As I move the mouse on the right side, you see this small, tiny white button appearing at the top. Yeah, top of the music, top right corner of the music. Just click on it, hold it, click, hold, just drag it a bit, how far you want to drag it. So that's called the fading, fade out. I'm going to try at the beginning of the music. So just go on top of the music, scroll on top, and you see this white thing appearing. Drag it, drag a little bit. Yeah, you can drag it how much you want. That's it. So here the music will slowly increase in volume and then slowly die out or fade out at the end. Is it okay? Please try. Yeah, try it out. Try it out. I'm going to wait for you. Okay. All right.
I'm not seeing the one at the beginning.
Beginning, yeah,
The
because
fade in.
yeah, okay. So that's that probably because there's this title here. All right. So if you move it, just move your cursor slowly over, and something should pop up. Does it pop up? You see a small white thing at the end, or maybe can you press the stop button? Press this stop button here, the square button just below the preview, and get your scissors right to the end, right?
Yeah.
And then move your scissors to the middle a bit. And now you move the mouse over the music. And then something should pop up. However, if it doesn't pop up, doesn't matter, no worries. Okay, I'm going to show you another technique, all right? So in case you don't see all those, okay, all right? So in case you can't click that symbol at the beginning, that's an easier way, all right? So right click on the music, right click on the music. I'm going to show you another method. And go to adjust audio. Click adjust audio. So that's your fade in and fade out. So right, this is the beginning button and this is the end button. So let's fade that out. Can you see? That's an easier way of doing things if you like it. And here, right? Yeah, that's it. So now you have actually, there's a fade out towards the end and there's a fade in towards the beginning. Yeah, so that's it. Is it okay? Is this easier?
Let me
This is easier, brother. Thank you.
see.
All right, let's try it out. Try it out. Now, if you're also looking at this new screen here, which is fade in, fade out, then you have a pitch. Then you have a denoise. Can you see that? So if you have some background noise and you wish to remove that, you can just click on that. All right, and how much you want to remove the background noise, that's also possible. But right now we don't have any background noise. So I'm going to show you how to use this in a short while. Okay. So I hope you're okay with this fading in and fading out. All right. Okay. Good. So okay, I'm going to delete this stuff and I'm going to show you one more stuff. Okay. I'm going to delete this. Again, I'm going to drag earth music into the, all right, track. I'm going to snap it to the timeline, fit into the timeline. There's a question on how do we cut and keep only a selected portion of the music. That's not difficult. So I'm going to drag my scissors to anywhere. Where do you want the music to start from? 50? Okay, let's put at 50 seconds. In other words, I just want the middle section of the music. The front and the end, I'm going to delete those things. So all you have to do is okay. So I'm going to click this scissors. And so the left side, I'm going to delete. All right. Okay. And I'm going to move my scissors for say 10 seconds. I just need a 10-second clip or 20-second clip of the music. And I'm going to click here. So now I've got 3 parts of the music. The first part, which I'm supposed to delete. The middle part, I want to keep this stuff. And the end, I want to delete. So you just click on the end and press delete. And then you click on the front part, delete. And you've got the beginning part. The middle part. So this is how you select your music, and then you click on it, right click, you adjust the audio, and then you can have the fade in and fade out. Okay, all right. So this is how we do it. I think this should be okay, right? Any questions? I can give you a minute. Try it out. Okay, right. I've got one or two.
Is there an easy way to adjust to take off the fade in and fade out?
Again, sorry. Is there an
Is there
easier
an easy
way
to take off to undo the fade in and fade out?
Yeah. Oh, just drag it back again. Drag it. You mean undo? Just drag it out, or click adjust music and make it 0.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's probably okay. All right. Okay. Now I'm going to show you something else. I know some of you are really good in commentaries and got really sweet voice, and let's try something. Okay. So I'm going to take some of these photos. Let's put about 5 or 6 photos. All right. I'm just going to drag some photos down. Okay. We're just going to drag some photos. Now, as you drag this photo, okay, all right. I'm reading the chat, so I'm going to answer that. Now, as you drag in the photos are generally meant to last for only 5 seconds. That means if I make this timeline big, right, this photo is only lasting for, maybe 4 seconds. So if you want to make it longer, all you have to do is drag it. And you can see the time? It's increasing to 13, 14. How long do you want this photo to be? You see, so I can drag it. So now this photo, which I just placed here, is going to last up to 13 seconds. About 13 seconds. Can you see this time moving here, the duration? Yeah, okay. So I'm just going to have for 3 seconds or maybe 4 seconds. All right, so about that. Then some photos you might want to have for a shorter time. Maybe you want to have this for a shorter time. All right, so you can adjust the length, duration of how long you want certain photos to be present. I'm just going to put in some photos. All right, I'm just going to put in some photos. Right, and I have 5 photos here, and that's like going to last me for about 20 plus seconds. Okay. Now, of course, you know how to place the transition. Let's try this out. Could you place 5 photos for me here? Any 5 photos, doesn't matter. And just drag it a bit and make it last, say, about 20 seconds, 30 seconds. Could you do that for me? I'm going to wait. And then place some transitions. Okay, I'm going to give you time. Place 5 photos. Each maybe 5, 6 seconds, that's fine. The total lasting about 20 to 30 seconds. 30 seconds is fine. We just do that. Okay. Let me read the chats. Okay, so Sister Sangeeta is asking, transitions are like not saved. Okay. All right, let's solve this transition problem, Sister Sangeeta. Let me see how we can solve this. Now, on the other hand, if you have done something, your video, you could actually telegram it to me, right? Maybe WhatsApp, I mean, it only allows 16 MBs. Telegram, use Telegram, download the app onto your phone or whatever, and then telegram it to me, all right? I can just take a look at it. That's easier, all right? Please do that. And then I can give you a feedback immediately. Okay, good. So I've got 5 photos here. I'm assuming you've got 5 photos, right? Okay, right, good. Let's check. I'm going to play some transitions. You can choose whatever you like. I'm just going to go on with dissolve. I'm going to just drag this and place dissolve on the border of both. And I hope you know how to adjust the transitions. All right, now let's check. Now, once you place the transition, I'm going to show you something else. Okay, just watch for a while. Now, once you place the transition, I've just placed dissolve onto 2 photos here. And if you double click on the transition, double click, I just clicked, and you see something applies, something just came out. So here, the transition is suggesting to you, how long do you want this to be? So I've got here 3 seconds. You can actually increase it. It's up to you. So the transition now gets longer. So do you want it up to 4 seconds? Fine, 4 seconds. Then you can apply to all if you want to. This is, if you click this, this is overlapping. It's in between or on top of 2 photos. This is on the left, this is on the right. Okay, so you can actually choose that. Okay, I hope you're okay. So this is how you can adjust the time. But of course, the other option is to just drag the transition, make it smaller, or you can make it longer. So that's the easy, fastest way. Okay. So all you have to do is just double click on it. Okay, you can test it out. So let's place transitions on top of everything. I'm going to place transition on all the photos. Dissolve here, and another dissolve here. So I've got 4 transitions. You can adjust the timing. All right, good. Good, done. All right, so let's play it once and see how it works, okay? So I'm just playing it. There's no music here, okay? The transition seems to work well. Fine. The longer the transition, so the picture emerges slowly. Okay, looks good. Fine. Okay. Now, assuming now, let's go into the next subject. Assuming now you've got lots of photos like this. Maybe it's some kind of, you want to share some photos of a celebration. But then, after you have placed all the photos, you want to give a commentary. You want to like explain or say what's happening in the photos and so on. What you can do, so this is what I'm going to do, watch me. I'm going to go back to my media at the top. I'm going to click the media. Can you see that? All right, now I'm going to, can you see this import button, import? Yeah, but right next to it, the right side next to it is a record button. If you click on the record button, you can actually have your voice over the video. You can record. I'm going to try this, okay? I'm going to click this. I just click the record button. I'm going to show it to you again. You see this record? The record voiceover. Let's test it out, okay? I'm going to just press this red button here. Does it work? Yeah. So it says 3, 2, 1, and start. All right. So it started right now. So what's happening right now is my voice is being recorded as voice over the background of all these photos and pictures. And when I replay it, it's going to look like a commentary. All right. And I'm going to stop, say, okay, done. All right. Let's test this out. All right. So can you see my voice is being recorded? All right. I'm going to just play this out. And start. All right. So it's started right now. So what's happening right now is my voice is being recorded as voice over the background of all these photos and pictures. And when I replay it, it's going to look like a commentary. All right. And I'm going to stop. All right. So, however, my voice ended. It's a bit longer. The photo is not matching it. So let's you see that it's not matching. So I'm just going to drag this photo to match my voice. So this is really useful if you love doing commentaries, meditation commentaries, and you can actually add a music below it. Let's try adding a music. All right. So you record your voice. I'm going to ask you to do it in a short while. All right. So I'm going to now add audio music first. Let's add the earth below again. I'm going to just drag it down. The earth has gone here. And I'm going to click on the earth and split the earth using the scissors. I just clicked on the scissors and I'm going to delete that. You're going to do this right now. Okay. So now let's try it. So what do I have now? I have the photos. I have my voice recorded over it. And I've got a music playing over it. Now, this is where I'm going to play it. All right, let's check. And start. All right, so it's that's not right now. Why? That's not good. The music is really loud. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring, can you see this white line here on the music? I'm going to just bring it lower so the music is just soft. I'm going to try it again. So what's happening right now is my voice is still loud. Let's bring it lower. It's being recorded. All right. I'm not so happy. I'm going to bring it lower. As voice over the background of all this. All right. You getting it? Okay. All right. Great. So I'm going to show it to you again. All right. So let me just repeat. Those who are expert, you're free to explore and do it right now. I'm going to show one. Yeah.
May I interrupt?
Please.
On the playback that you just did, I didn't hear any music on my machine.
Sorry, the rest of you, did you hear any music?
I did.
Did hear
You
music?
did? Yes, yes.
Okay,
Yes.
did you?
Okay.
All right, maybe your speakers, are they on or something? Please check. I'm not sure. Okay.
Well, okay. All right. I'm sorry. It must.
Okay.
I'm having trouble with the audio with this machine. It might be
Okay.
with the machine.
All right.
Thanks.
I'm going to show one more time. I'm going to answer for those of you who think you can do it. So your task, place all the photos, place the transition, speak something over it. All right. Some commentaries or whatever. All right. Whatever you want to explain to people. You want to explain a short commentary on certain aspects of Gyan, and then plays the music and make sure the music is not so overwhelming. Reduce the volume so that your voice is clearer. All right. And then make it into a video like this. Could you test it out? So I'm going to show, okay, I'm going to restart. Okay. So for those who don't know, all right, I'm going to restart the whole thing. I'm going to delete. So you do on your own, those who are quite confident. Okay. I'm going to show it one more time. Okay. So first step, what did I just do? I placed all my pictures. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 pictures. Okay, done. All right. Okay, I'm going to place 5 pictures here. Okay. Then I'm going to record my voice. So how do you do that? Can you see that import button? Import, but not the import, just right next to it on the right side. There's a record button. Can you see that? Record. Click on it and click record voice over. That's it. When you click on it, this orange button appears. Now, once you click this orange button, it gives you 3 seconds to start. So 3, 2, 1, and then you start speaking. Start speaking. The scissors is moving here. Can you see that? This is moving. So as it moves, and whatever you speak is going to be recorded. It's going to be recorded. And once you're done, you can just stop. That's it. Right? And continue. And if you press the stop button, you're actually pausing it. And then press it again. Then continue speaking. So you are recording it. And once you're done, press stop. And then, okay, your voice is now done. So this is how you do it. And then you play the music, earth music. You split the music. I've deleted the music. And I've got music, my voice, and the photos. Of course, please place a transition. Don't forget to place a transition. All right, you probably might take 5 minutes, 10 minutes. I'm not sure. 5 minutes should be good. Let's try it out. Okay. I'm going to give you 5 minutes. And test it out. See whether you're happy. All right? Test it out. Any questions? Just ask. Okay, I've got a chat here. Let's check. I do not find input or record under the audio tab. No, it's not the audio tab, Sister Deborah. It's click on the media. You see, click on the media. Are you watching my screen? And you know where's the import, right? Can you see the import?
Yes, thank you, brother.
It's just right next to the import. Okay. Sister Sukanya, then you have done it. Good. All right. So I don't think this is really difficult. So this is really useful. You know why? You can make short quality clips like this. And then you can explain a particular, some aspect of Gyan and post it somewhere. And, you can even make your own YouTube this way. All right. And assuming you want to, what do you call, record something else, I'm going to show that to you also. All right. So far, has anybody successfully done it? Yeah, Sister Sangeeta, you successfully done it. Very good. Thank you. Anybody else?
Why is it?
Yeah.
I'm trying to move some videos from the storage area, into the work area. And
Okay.
when I move it, it occupies like several lines rather than one line. Being in one line, it occupies creates a whole bunch of lines and occupy a whole bunch of lines.
Okay. So
Know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. So like example, I have my first line of photos here. So let's say now I drag this. If you drag it, if you don't place it on the same line, then it goes above it.
Right, but that's not what is happening to me.
Yeah. So what you can do is, let's say, let's say now you want to place this on the same line as these photos. So just click on this. Just click on this track, wherever it is, click on it, the last photo. And then just go to the plus button and just click that plus button. If you need this video to be just beside this thing, beside here, and just click on it. So it appears. Let's undo it. This is too long. Yes, again. Sorry. Okay. One more time. So let's choose something shorter. Okay. So I'm going to delete this stuff. Okay. So let's choose a particular video, Paxels walking on the bridge. Okay. So click on this track, whichever track you want it to be on the same track. And delete all the unnecessary extra tracks. Let's delete them. Let's right click here and delete. All right, let's keep minimum tracks. And I want to place it right here. But let's say we drag it and just don't fully go into this, but just leave it here, it's going to drop on top. So that's another method of doing videos. I'm going to show that to you. All right. So we don't want to place it above this. We want to place it on the same track. You can either do this or just select the track where you want that to be. This is the track. Okay. Or place the scissors here and just click the plus button of the video. All right. Yeah, so that should place it in the same track. So that's one method. Okay, hope it helps. Is it okay? Please try it out. Okay. All right. So I hope you're okay with this. So this could be an assignment for this week. You could actually have a real commentary done. Or I'm not sure, maybe you want to explain something about love with lots of photos, from Baba's point of view. And so that can be a project by itself where you actually, rather than just posting slogans, which I find quite irritating, the thousands of slogans and wordings on the Facebook, you could actually go into the depth by explaining a little bit. I mean, if that sounds logical. You could try that. Or you can, something about Christmas. Yeah, the real meaning of Christmas. I'm not sure, whatever. Or you could make a brand new commentary for the center on a special occasion. Whatever it is, just try it out. Or you can make a special message to somebody, your good friend, a video. This is especially for you, with your voice at the background. That's also fine, with some very specially selected photos. Yeah, so lots of things you could try. Just try this out, okay? All right. Am I missing something here? Okay, I think should be all right. Okay. So I'm going to leave this stuff here, okay? Any other questions you have? Is this too heavy for you? Can I show you a little bit more? Okay. All right, so I'm going to delete this stuff, okay? All right. So if you think this is good stuff for you and you want to keep it, then just save it, please. Save, click File, and save the project as whatever you call it, week 2, project 1, all right, whatever. Just save it. If you think you want to redo it, then let's just delete this stuff. I'm going to delete this stuff, okay? All right, delete, gone. Okay, now let's do something else. Okay, so we've got all this thing here, all these photos in my area, stock area. Rohini, Sister Rohini, thanks. I'm coming back to your chat right now. Okay, so let's undo this thing. Okay, so let's undo. I've got back, I've just undone everything. All right, so I'm going to now answer Sister Rohini's question. Okay, I'm going to stop this thing. Okay, so I'm right now right here, and I'm going to place some titles. All right, I'm going to have titles. Let's drag this title and place it above. You see that? Now you see what happens. I've just placed the title above the photo. I'm going to undo it. Now, supposing you place this title below, all right? You can actually put below. You can actually put it down. Is it going down? It doesn't. But sometimes if this title goes below this photo, then the title is behind the photo. You can't actually see it. All right. Now, the question is, who's asking this question? Sister Deborah, Rohini is asking. The title only flashes for a few seconds. So if you want it longer, you just drag it. How long do you want it to? Do you want it for the entire video, or do you want it for a shorter session? So I'm going to type something here. I'm going to say, okay, meditation, right? Meditation. Let's type meditation. And I'm going to change the font. We did this last week. I'm going to take Arial black. And I'm going to change the color, advanced click, or you can just click here. On the left-hand side, can you see presets? Presets. All right. Yeah, presets. Yeah, so these are presets. So if you're happy with this, yeah, that's fine. If not, you can adjust it. Yeah. So these are all the presets. Okay, I'm just going to go with the presets. And I'm just going to place this right below here, right up here. Now, so when I play this thing, okay, start speaking, the Caesar again. Sorry, you're saying something? Okay. All right, I'm going to play this. Start speaking. The Caesars is moving here. Can you see that? Okay. I don't want my voice. I'm going to delete my voice. Okay. Actually, if you don't want the voice, you can just, can you see on the left-hand side? You can actually click on this mute button. Yeah, and so it's temporarily muted. So I'm going to play this again, right? So I'm going to play this. And the title just disappeared. That's because the title duration is too short. So what you can do is just drag this title. How long do you want it to be? For the entire length? Yeah, let's play it now. It's going to be there for the entire length of the video. And if you don't want the music temporarily, you can mute it on the left side. Can you see the music is here on your left side? Yeah. And if you feel your music is very good, your transition, your photos are good, and you don't want it to move, because sometimes when you're moving lots of things, certain things gets moved here and there. You can actually lock your photos. Can you see these photos here? I'm going to lock it so it doesn't move no matter what you do. All right, so I'm going to play it again. There's no sound because I've muted everything and I've locked my photos. The meditation title is continuously there. All right, so this is how you do it. Now, in case you want different types of text, then now let's take a look at this. I'm going to show you one more stuff. So I've got this meditation here, but I want to have two texts. That means, in other words, I want this meditation to last for the entire length of my video. This word here, meditation word, but also I want flashing text, which appears for a shorter period of time. So I'm going to drag this text here. Can you see that? And I'm going to place it here. And I'm going to have something over here. So this text here, I'm going to just click on double click. Let's put something as, what can we say? Healthy lifestyle, healthy lifestyle. I'm just typing up, okay. All right, I'm going to make it a bit smaller. You can actually drag it this way, and I'm going to place it here. So now what will happen when I play this thing is the meditation text is going to last for the entire video, but the healthy lifestyle is only going to be there for a few seconds, depending on how long I want it to be. So let's try and see, okay? Yeah, so now you can have one big title always there, and you can have other text flashing in and out. That's also possible. You see that? You could actually do it like this. So you have one big header, and then the rest of it is like a subheader which keeps changing. So in this way, I've placed two layers. Can you see two layers of text? All right, you want to try that? Can I give you a few moments? Please try that. I'm going to wait. If you are okay, anybody has successfully done it, you can have a few flashing text, all right? A few flashing. I only did one. You can put few stuff here. Just drag one or two more here. Just drag, all right? Or if you want to try some other text, why only choose the basic thing? You can just choose anything else. Okay, try it out. Okay. Okay, so how do we type the text? So if you click, let's say, how do you type the text? If you click on the box, whichever box, the purple box, just double click on it. When you double click, and then you go and type it out here. All right, you just type it out here on your screen, on your black screen here. Or you can just directly type it out on the preview screen. Is that okay, Sister Deborah? Let me know. Okay, you just need to double click on the text box. Double click on the purple box.
Yes, brother, that worked perfectly.
Thank you. Excellent. I think it's just a matter of few practices, and I think you should all do good. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to just give another minute. All right.
I don't know why
Uh-huh.
when I pull a video from where it is
Mhm.
onto the work area, it just takes up many lines. I don't know why it's
Okay.
doing that.
The reason
have
for
it
that,
before.
the reason
Yeah.
for that could be that you have many tracks. I suggest that you delete all the tracks and just keep one track for time being.
Yeah, I did that, and it just creates a whole bunch of tracks. I have one track, I pull it on, and then when it comes in, it creates a whole lot of tracks and occupies all the tracks. I don't know why it's doing that.
Okay,
I've never
maybe.
had that experience.
Okay. All right. So, okay, my suggestion is let's delete everything. Okay, let's delete the whole thing. Forget the voice and all. If you could just, all right, if you could just delete and just redo it. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this. I'm going to delete everything, just highlight everything, delete everything, and then right click on the track and say delete empty tracks. Now you got only one track. Now, could you start once again? I just quickly drag some photos. Maybe you have too many tracks, I think. Just drag.
It's creating the tracks.
Okay, then in that case, don't drag, because I think your mouse is either too sensitive. You could just go to the plus button and just click plus. Click the plus button. So it will automatically add at the right spot. Wherever the scissors is, that's where it's going to add. All right, so maybe in this way, I'm not sure why, probably your mouse is very sensitive, so it goes over to other tracks and automatically opens new tracks. So the other way is just click on the plus button. So that might work. Okay, how to delete empty tracks? All right, so I'm going to just place here. So can you see? If I drag a photo up, I've got now 3 tracks. Can you see what's happening? So if you accidentally drag something here and don't place it at the right spot, can you see? I have now, okay, I am now having 4 tracks. This is a bad idea because yeah, you can't just drag and just drop them. You need to drop it at the right track that you want. Okay, so now let's say I am deleting this and delete the photos, but then I still have these tracks. I've got an extra 3 tracks. What you do is bring your mouse over to the left side of the track here, right click, and then it opens up. And then here, just click delete empty tracks. You just right click on it, right click, delete empty tracks. Okay. Now, probably next week only, I will teach you or show you how to use multiple tracks, okay? All right, good. Hopefully, okay. All right. Okay, good. I need to show you. Okay, so you have had text placed, all right? So you need to place the text right now. Please do that very fast. I'm placing text, and I'm making the text long, one text for the entire stuff, my header, and then maybe I'm going to add another text. You can choose your text, there are many texts, right? Okay. Oh. See what happened? This is an introduction, so it's not a good idea. Okay, but you could do that. Okay, all right. Okay, so you've got a title here, another title, yeah, subheader. Okay, and you can have multiple subheaders disappearing and appearing at different times. So some headers are constant, some will appear and reappear, disappear. All right, so this is how we can do this stuff. Okay, all right, so your assignment will be to try to create a meditation commentary. Let's try it out, It's very simple, just put the photos and then place the transition. All right, place the transition just like this, place the photos, place the transitions. That's what you're going to do. Okay, so I think this, you're okay with that. Place the transitions, add a music. Okay, add a music, add one music, and make a voice over recording. Add one main header and disappearing subheaders, a few of them, explaining maybe each photos. Yeah, and adjust the music accordingly with the fade in and the fade out. Yeah, and you're good to go, and you've got a video done. And then you need to save it. And of course, if you want to export that, yes, you can. But if you want to share it with me, you can't share this file that you have saved. You can't share this. Remember, you saved the project as, you can't share this. Because this is only for your laptop and the photos are in your laptop. So if you share it to me, I will have a blank video. I can't see the photos. What you have to do, you need to export that. Export. Give a name, right? And on your left, can you see, you can choose MP4 and just export that stuff and then share it with me. Okay, so that's what you can do. Share it on Telegram with me. Okay, all right. Let's have Baba's remembrance just for 1-2 minutes. Okay, just a bit silence for a while. Okay, thank you. All right. Okay. All right, let's move on to another small part of this. I'm going to delete all this. Please save your project, all right? Save your project. And that's going to be assignment. Make a commentary, an explanation, some churning of yours, all right? Doesn't matter, all right? And I'm not sure. I think some of you are teachers in centers. If you're churning, instead of just reading the Murli, you want to show it like a video churning of the day. Yeah, that's also an excellent idea. I leave it to you. Be creative. Okay. Now I'm going to delete all my empty tracks. Done. I'm going to go back to my media file. Okay. And I'm going to show you. Okay, let's do this. I'm going to drag Shiv Baba, which is the photo is YT19. You see that? I'm going to drag it and place it on the track. Could you do that for me? I'm just going to give you about 30 seconds. Drag Shiv Baba's picture YT19 onto the track. Okay? Good. All right, good. Now, if you see this photo, it doesn't fit. It doesn't fit into our area. So it's going to have a black stuff here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to this track here. On top of it, just right click, okay, right click, and click on crop to fit, crop to fit, crop and fit. And so you've got Shiv Baba fitted inside here. You got that done? Okay. You okay? Good. Now, I'm going to show you something else. So this is 4 seconds. 4 seconds. If you're not happy, you can actually make it into 2 seconds, 3 seconds. It's up to you. All right. So I'm just going to maintain it for 2 seconds. Maybe 2, 3 seconds. Fine. Okay. 2.5. Yeah, fine. Timeline. Good. You okay with that? Good. Now I'm going to click on the same thing here. I'm going to click on this and say, I'm going to copy it. I'm going to right click it. I'm just going to copy it. Okay. You can just paste it. Can you paste it 3 times or twice? Twice. I'm going to paste it here. So right click again and paste it. Right click again and paste it. All right. So I've got 3 photos. I've got 3 photos of Shiv Baba, which is the same actually. Right. What I want to do is, can you do this? I'm going to wait. Can you do this? Okay, just right click on it, copy it, and then paste it. It's going to be pasted after the scissors. So wherever you place the scissors, that's where it's going to be pasted. All right, done. Crop to fit. You don't have an option. Crop to fit, no? Sorry, is everybody having crop to fit function or it's not there? Is it there? Sister Sangeeta doesn't seem to have that option. Anybody else? What's wrong with it? It should be there. Let's try again. Crop to fit. Okay, if you don't have that crop to fit, doesn't matter. I'm going to show it to you again. All right. So those who have done it, it's okay. So like this. Okay. So right click on it. Let's go to crop and zoom. You see that? Okay. I'm not sure why. So crop and zoom right now. So what we want is a ratio of 16:9. That's, you've already got it. Can you see what I just did? I'm going to reset. This is my original photo. Again, I'm going to show it to you again. All right. Okay. Now, when you right click, so I'm going to explain where do you get the crop and fit. When you right click this, you will see crop to fit and crop to zoom. So if you don't have crop to fit, doesn't matter. Click on crop to zoom. You see that? And you need to right click on the picture. Right click on the picture, yeah. Okay. Then what you do, our screen, video screen is always a ratio of 16:9. That's the video ratio. So click on 16:9 ratio, and that's it. It should fit. So let's click OK. So you've got the photo over here, right? That's it. So it fits nicely. All right, so this is the ratio, okay? So this is how you crop to fit. If you don't have that function, it's okay. You just use crop and zoom and click 16:19, okay? All right. Okay, so I hope you're okay with this. Now I'm going to make 3 or 4 copies of this. I'm going to copy this and I'm going to just paste it 3 times. All right, got it? Good. Now, some of you are very abstract in thinking and very artistic. So I'm going to show you something. Okay, all right, please watch. I'm going to go to my first photo. Can you see the first photo? You need to watch this and then you do it by yourself, all right? I'm going to go to my first photo here. And I'm going to double click, left click. I think it's a left click. Let's try. Double click. It's not a right click, it's a left click. Left double click, I think. Click something. You should see something like this appearing. Please try. Do you see this appearing? Can? All right, good. So I hope you're okay, good. Now next, I want to change this color. Maybe I want to make it look like an oil painting or, some kind of painting. So what I'm going to do is images here. I'm going to choose color. You see color. I hope this works. Yeah. Color. Can you see? I just clicked on color. There's an image, there's a color, and there's an animation. All right. So let's do a color. All right. And then go into color enhancement. Can you see that? Color enhancement. There's a small, tiny little arrow head over here. Click that. I'm going to wait. So when you click on that, you're going to see threshold and value. Can you see that value? All right. Okay. So I'm going to play with this value. Watch. I'm just going to increase the value and the color starts to change. So what I'm going to do is I've got 3 photos. I'm going to adjust this to, say, 40. So I'm going to type here 40 here. Can you see the value here, 40? I'm going to use 40 and I'm going to use 70 for the next picture. And once you have typed 40, just click OK. Now go to the second photo. Double click again, the left button, left double click. Increase the value to 70. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Around that. Click OK. Now let's go into the third photo. Move the scissors to the third photo. Double click on it. Increase the value to, let's say, 100. Yeah, fine. Okay. So I've got, and click OK. All right, let me play first, then you try it. Okay. Now. And I'm going to add a transition in between the 2 photos. I'm going to add a transition. I'm going to add dissolve. All right. Dissolve. Good. Make the transition longer if you want to. So I think you're pretty comfortable with this. Okay, I'm going to play this out. Let's see what happens. See the picture changing. Yeah. So therefore, it's the same picture, but you're making the background change. Could you try this out? And I'm going to show you one more trick using this. Okay. Could you just try it out? I'm going to wait for you. I have 3 photos. I'm going to show it again. All right. But those of you who are like experts, okay, so you can just go on. I'm going to undo this thing. Okay. So this is my original. I'm going to copy it and paste it. I'm going to give you time. Please try it. Wrong place. Put the scissors at the right place. Now you can place it at the beginning and paste it and paste it. Done. I've got 3 photos. All right. All right. So put your scissors on the first photo. Double click on it. And then adjust, go to color. You got image, you got color. You see at the top, click on color, adjust the value to, okay, 40. Yeah, 40 is fine. 40 and say, okay. Done. Repeat the process. Place your scissors on the second photo. Double click on it. Adjust the value to 65 or 60, 55. Yeah, 60 is fine. Say, okay. Now move on to the third photo. Place the scissors on the third photo. Double click. Let's make it 100 or 90. It's up to you. Yeah, 90 is fine. Say, okay, good. All right. Once you're done that, place some transitions. Long transitions. Short ones, fine. And try playing it, see what happens. Okay, good. I hope you can do that. Please try. So this is how we manipulate one photo. It's as if the background is changing color, but actually it's not. It's the same photo and we are playing with the color. All right. So the last photo, which is like a bit pinkish and yellowish, it looks very subtle. Maybe you want to have a subtle photo, right? It looks like a painting, it looks like a drawing, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Can anybody has done it successfully? Let me know. I'm going to wait. Anyone has successfully done it? Oh, great. Four. Very good. Thank you. Brother Sudagar has done it. Sukanya has done it. Kyoko Masri done it. Himma, thank you. Excellent. Thank you. Thank you so much. Good, good. All right. Okay. All right. So at least you know this. And we are a bit running out of time. So I'm going to show you one more stuff. Okay. Very cool stuff. Amazing stuff. Okay. Are you ready? Can? So we've got the first photo here. Then we've got the second photo. As I move the scissors, second photo appears and the third photo appears. All right. Good. Let's go back to our media. Right? Ready? Let me show you. Right? Let me show it to you. Now I'm going to take this. Can you see this? Move this. Move this. Okay. I'm going to take this Yogi Woman green. Can you see? Yogi Woman green. And I'm just going to add that Yogi Woman on top, not on the same track, on top of Shiv Baba's track. Can you see that Yogi girl? All right. So that's a green screen. Now, how to make a green screen? It's quite easy. I'll show you probably next week. Okay. All right. But right now we have a green screen. You okay with that? Good. Now, what I'm going to do is, you please need to see this carefully. I'm going to drag this Yogi Woman until for the entire period of the video, entire duration of the video. Correct. Could you do it together with me? I'm going to give you 1 minute. Drag the Yogi Woman in green, place it on top of Shiv Baba. All right, I'm going to wait for you. Okay, everybody's done it. Okay, those who have done it, you can actually add a music to it. Yeah, whilst waiting for others. I'm just going to go on and add a music. Earth, yeah, Earth is fine. All right, and then I'm going to crop the Earth. Crop the Earth. Okay, just maintain the music for that period. Okay, I've got a music done. Okay, great. All right, Sister Anne has done it. And watch what I'm going to do. Is everyone okay? All right, please watch. Please watch just a minute. I'm going to go on top of this green girl here, the Yogi Woman with a green background. I'm just going to click, right click on the green stuff. And you see something popping up. Now, right at the bottom, you see a green screen. Can you see a green screen? Click on that green screen. I'm going to click and the green screen will disappear. Look at that. I have just placed the Yogi in front of Shiva. And click OK. Now, wait, let's observe this thing. Are you okay? I just placed, I click OK. And if you think this Yogi girl should be moved to the side, doesn't look good. Okay. You see this? The Yogi girl here has a blurrish background. Can you see that? The green screen is not listed for you. Why is that? Okay, maybe you need to refresh or restart your Filmora. Do it later, all right? Okay, I think if sometimes you're using a trial version, you know, it doesn't load properly. That could happen. Okay. All right, let's see that. And then when reload, if you have any problems, just let me know in Telegram. Okay. So right now I've got a yogi girl here, but this yogi girl, see, when I move, I want her here. But then she's got a blurrish background here. So what I'm going to do is, I don't want this blurrish background. This blur background of this yogi girl, I don't want that. So I'm going to just click on the photo. I'm just going to click on this photo here, on this yogi girl, double click, all right? And something here appears. That's called the chroma key under the image. It appears. Chroma key image. Can you see the image at the top? Go to tolerance. Go to tolerance. Increase the tolerance. That's it. It's disappeared. Done. Now, in case you feel that the edges of the head and the hands are slightly missing, then you can add the edge thickness. Can you see that? Edge thickness. Edge thickness. Increase that. I'm going to increase that slightly more. If I increase that a lot, can you see what happens? So, I mean, can you see when I increase to 110, 100%, there's a white lining outside the girl. I don't want this white lining. I want to reduce it. So I'm going to just make it slightly less so that it looks like, if I have it at 0, it's gone. So I'm going to make it slightly thick. Yeah, looks okay. All right. If you need to have the feather effect, feather will be something like this. Can you see? Feather is like a shadow around the girl. If you think that's cool or nice, yes, please proceed. Okay. All right. So yeah, Hima, I think your Filmora did not load properly, Hima. So you need to reload it later, not now. All right. Close it and switch it on again. I mean, open it again. So if something is missing, it's probably it's not loaded. Okay. Try it out that later. All right. So this edge here, you can play with it. Can you see? Edge gives you a soft effect on the yogi girl. All right. Okay. I would like you to try this out right now. Okay. All right. So meanwhile, I'm going to show you, I'm going to undo many of these stuffs and redo it. See that? So right now, okay. Right now, can you see that? Now click, select your green yogi here. Select the green yogi here. I'm going to show it to you again. Click on the green yogi once. Right click on the green yogi. And you should see this screen popping up and select the green screen. Done. Gone. Okay. Now, if it doesn't go up, try clicking OK. Okay, try clicking OK. If your green comes back, maybe because you need to select the color. Try selecting the color. Does it go away? No color. Reset the photo, right? Okay. All right, I'm going to redo it. Okay. All right. So right click on the yogi girl, green screen, it's gone. Okay. All right. You don't select any color here, just leave it. And then to remove the blurrish effect, increase your tolerance. Increase your tolerance until you're happy with that. Increase the edge thickness slightly. Okay, slightly, maybe 0.45. Increase the edge feather it, so you give you a soft kind of glowing if you want to. You can increase the edge thickness slightly if you want to. Edge thickness, increase the edge feather. Okay, yeah, looks okay to me. Yeah, you can play with it, all right? So I've got my edge thickness at about 1.5 and edge feather at 18. Tolerance is at 90. Okay, you can just test it out and say, okay. All right, and then drag the yogi girl out to the left. If you want it to the left, if you want it right behind Shiv Baba, that's also fine. If you think she is blocking the light, then reduce the size of it. How to reduce the size? Just drag her down like this. Drag anywhere you like. Okay, if you think she's too big in size, drag the corners. Yeah, all right. You want a bigger? Yeah, that's also possible. Bigger. Bigger. All right, drag. Okay. Now, another way of doing it is, let me just show you the last part. I'm undoing everything. Okay. All right. Now, if you double click on this photo, double click, right, left click, you will actually have, can you see, what we saw just now was the chroma key. All right, all this. Then you have transform at the top. Can you see transform, transform? If you click transform, you can have, can you see there's a scale here? You can actually increase the size of this girl. Yeah, and you can make her small. Okay, so I think I'm going to make her slightly bigger and then push her up here. Yeah. So I'm going to play this thing now. I'm going to click OK and I'm going to play it up. I'm going to increase the tolerance. Tolerance. Okay. Okay. Okay, and play it. Yeah, so this is how you do it, okay? All right, so you can actually double click on it, go to transform, reduce the scale, place her here somewhere, up to you, and then give a commentary. Yeah, it's a nice photo. You can actually post it somewhere with a commentary behind, that's fine. All right, let's play it and see what happens. Okay, but there's a slight adjustment which you need to do because I see a white line appearing. It's probably the border of this yogi girl's photo. No worries, we will actually look at this later on. But right now, you know how to adjust this, a little bit of practice, okay? So what you need to do is just redo the same thing, all right? Just redo the same thing, what we just did today, go through it. And with these two lessons, you can actually make some good videos if you have some good contents, all right? Okay. Any questions you have? Now, please save your project. Don't forget, save your project as week number 2 and project 2. All right. And, okay. All right.
Brother Nanda,
Yes.
may I just interrupt? This has been a wonderful lesson. Thank you. And this has to do with, I have a brand new computer. It's a 5530 Latitude. I just got it. And the music isn't coming out at all. It's getting all gobbledygooked. And Dell technicians have been working on this with other, I've had the same issue with other Zoom programs.
Okay.
I guess I'm gonna have to get it, because I really want to do this kind of work. I'm gonna have to get a laptop that works, and this is really a good quality one, but there's something definitely wrong.
Okay. Hang on. I might be able to solve this, but I'm not sure now. Okay. I'm going to share my screen right now. Right? And please see whether this works for you. Okay. What you could do is to go to the Zoom area. Let me see. Screen, yeah. Okay. Okay. And where's my video? Okay, it's not showing up. Okay, what I just can instruct you. If you are at your, I'm going to switch on my video. All right. So if you are going to click on the video at the bottom and go to video settings in your Zoom itself.
Okay, brother, I don't want you to take up this time with your
Okay,
class, but I can, if you can tell me real quick what you think the settings should be, then I can
Yeah,
experiment
click on
with
the
it later.
video in the Zoom,
Okay.
and then video
Oh.
setting, click audio and choose the right speaker. That's it.
Okay,
You try. Okay, you try and see. Okay,
thank you.
so thank you. And I really have to stop at this point. All right, let's just, any questions, let me know on Telegram. All right. If not, we will stop at this point. Let's have just silence 1 minute. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.